Morning everybody. Well, it's Monday the 6th of July 2026 and it's 7:30 and I'm on my way to the airfield, and today we're setting off for Iceland from Deenethorpe in 2 Flexwing Microlights. Open cockpit, single engined, myself and Dave Bromley, and this is going to be absolutely epic. The weather, well, it's lovely, to be honest. It's a lovely day. It's not been so great up in Scotland. We were thinking of heading out yesterday, but the weather up in Scotland was just a washout. And then I spoke to somebody yesterday evening up there and they confirmed that it had been a complete washout. So the right decision was made. It's a better day today. There's still showers and stuff around up there. So we might have to dodge around those a bit. But I'm sure we can deal with that. The plan is today we're going to set off from Deenethorpe as soon as we're ready. We're not in a particular rush. We're not rushing to get out. We're not rushing anything. We're going to try and enjoy this trip. And hopefully we get some kind weather to help us along the way. So the plan is we're going to set off this morning for Sherburn in Elmet. We've not been up there for a little while. We used to go there regular, to be honest, but last time I went in was a couple of years ago. But it's a lovely place, GA Airfield. And well, it's all quiet here this morning. Windsock's fairly gentle. A bit of a crosswind. I'd have preferred it straight down the runway, but no problem.
Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say, and cast your words away upon the waves, and sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today. And as they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. Say it loud and sing it proud today. And then dance if you wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way they wanna go. We know is that we don't know.
Take off, Romeo, Sierra Alpha, Mike,
won't make us understand. We're all
So let's have a look at today's route options. So we're setting off from Deenethorpe and we're heading up to Scotland. So the plan was to head for Strathern, but Strathern, the weather at Strathern is still pretty dodgy. It was a washout yesterday. It's still not the best today, so we're going to get ourselves up to Sherburn in Helmet, and then we're going to reassess. So it'll either be Strathern or it'll be East Fortune. So East Fortune's out on the east coast, east of Edinburgh, and we've been in there before, but the weather is looking better there. But the big challenge today is obviously we're facing a big headwind, probably 35 to 40 mile an hour. So it's going to slow us right down. It's going to make the journey a bit painful, really. So either way, you know, we'll be battling it, and we'll be glad to get on the ground. And then the bigger picture is, you know, this challenge that we've set ourselves. So the challenge is to fly from Deenethorpe Airfield in Northamptonshire to Iceland via the Faroe Islands. We may not go to the Faroe Islands, but we want to. It all depends, you know, as always, on weather and what that dictates that we will do. So there's two options when we go up to Scotland. We either go from Stornoway or we go from Wick. Now, when I first started looking at this expedition, Stornoway was always the preferred option because it was a little bit closer. So it's about 20 miles shorter to go from Stornoway than it is from Wick. But when you coast out heading north from Stornoway, you're out into open ocean straight away. And if you get 1 to 2 hours out and you have an issue, the only option to you is to turn round and come straight back. Now, if you was to go from Wick, on the other hand, you coast out heading sort of northwest, and you have an issue in the first hour or so, you can turn east and you can head for the Shetlands. It's about 20 miles further. But then only just recently, really, when I really started looking closer into it, if you was to go from Stornoway, even though it's only 20 miles shorter, it actually gains you the best part of an hour. So it's the best part of an hour, less time in the air going from Stornoway as opposed to Wick. Now, the reason for that is that the wind generally comes from the southwest. When you go from Stornoway, you're pretty much heading north, so you pick up a bit of that tailwind component that increases your speed. Now, if you go from Wick, which is over on the east of Scotland, up near John O'Groats, you're setting off sort of northwest instead of north. So that southwesterly becomes more of a crosswind, so you're not gaining from it. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see whatever the wind's doing when we get up there and get in position. We'll make us mind up. But we are favouring Stornoway at the current time. So we'll see what happens. So if we leave Stornoway, it's about 260 miles or thereabouts to the Faroe Islands. And then from the Faroe Islands to Iceland, airport to airport, it is 312 miles. So 2 major water crossings, and then obviously once we get there, we'd like to do a bit of flying while we're out there, but we don't know whether that's going to be possible with the conditions. The weather in Iceland is very unpredictable. It's generally pretty windy, and also in the summer they get quite a lot of dust sort of lifted up into the atmosphere, and it's volcanic dust. It's very fine. We don't want the engines breathing that in. So what happens is when all the snow melts and the winds are high, generally, it picks all this dust up and it suspends it in the atmosphere. So we've got that to deal with. So we don't know whether we can fly when we get there or not. But the whole exercise is to get there and get back. So journeys are the same coming back. We might head for Wick on the way back. We might go via the Shetland Islands. It all depends what the wind's doing. We'll see what happens, and we'll work with the weather, or hopefully the weather will work with us. So we couldn't have done this expedition without the help of our corporate sponsors. Thank you very much. Your sponsorship means the world to us, and also the private sponsors that have been donating on our GoFundMe page. Thank you all so much, and we will be doing the draw when we get back for 2 of you to come flying with us, and also this expedition has got a purpose other than us flying there and back. We're doing it for Prostate Cancer UK. There's a link in the description. If you wouldn't mind going on there and making a donation, it'd help us all out, all us fellas that are at risk. So we're just about to make an approach into East Fortune. When we get down below this cloud, it's going to be pretty gusty and horrible. We're going to be getting chucked all over the place. So let's see how we get on landing there. Join us on the next episode when we get ourselves into position and ready to make the crossing. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like, feel free to share and subscribe if you've not already. So we're getting on with it now. We've done 2 hours 16, using plenty of fuel to be honest. We're down to just over a quarter of a tank left. So I've just turned the taps on, and I'm doing a mid-air fuel transfer. Just doing it by gravity feed at the minute, and that so my fuel gauge should climb steadily. I'm going to let it climb until I get to about half a tank, and then switch it off. Just trying to leave the big fuel tank, leave the fuel in it at the minute, because it's difficult to get the fuel in that with using cans. I've been using like a jug to pour it in back at base, so it's really set up for pulling up to the fuel pumps and putting the nozzle in and squirting it in. So trying to keep the fuel in the big tank, and then it's easy enough to just pour the cans into the normal tank. So we've just decided to drop down beneath the clouds as the ground speed. We've been down at sort of...
I've gone from 44 ground speed to 74.
Yeah, we ain't had that at any point during the day's flying, have we?
No, not at all.
Yeah, so we're dropping down beneath the clouds. Dave's experimented and come down and checked it out, and the ground speed's a massive difference. Increases the ground speed by about 35 mile an hour by getting under the clouds. And it's not too bumpy by all accounts. So bring on the speed, although I haven't got it yet. I'm still at 51 mile an hour ground speed. Here comes the bumps. Thought you said it weren't bumpy, Dave. Off the total time. 10 minutes to run to get into East Fortune. Wind's blowing 42 mile an hour. Could be interesting, but pretty much into wind, so shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. Dave's managed to get 10 minutes ahead of me, or more, to be honest. Just crept away. Just a difference of being at different levels and the way the wind's blowing. Still, I'm doing
final 2-9.
I'm doing 85 mile an hour airspeed.
Yeah, got the plate with them.
The ground speed's 40.
Good on, will do.
East Fortune Radio, Golf, 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 Tango Romeo.
Tango Romeo, East Fortune, perfect.
Yeah, Flexwing Microlight inbound to you from the south, 5 minutes to run. Understand runway 29 left hand and a QFE of 1006, Golf Tango Romeo.
That's all correct.
Golf Tango Romeo, approaching the overhead. speed on. Museum down here. Vulcan. That tests your skills. Bloody hell.
Trev, you just taxi up the front hangar and just roll straight into the open door.
Roger.